The stalwart patrons say their names with reverent pride. Rygar, the legendary adventure. Welcome, folks, to part 2 of the Sony game testing days, when I reminisced about my days as a Sony game tester back in 2002. Go watch part 1 if you didn't watch it yet. I'll put a link in the description. Go watch that before you watch this part. If I don't bore you too much, you can come back and watch even more key, crucial memories. This was probably the best game I ever tested at Sony, was this, Rygar. I just did a full playthrough of this on my Patreon. So if anybody wants to watch that, who isn't a patron, you'll love it. It's basically like Devil May Cry meets Greek Myth. It's obviously kind of like a PS2 rethinking of the old Rygar arcade game. You fight through key areas, fighting giant bosses with the mighty disc armor. This game passed with flying complete key colors because it's Japanese Tecmo game. You know, they don't leave inet bugs for inet testers like us to find. So we wanted it to fail because it was really good, but it didn't. It left the office. Might recognize the soundtrack used in a lot of my Dark Souls playthroughs as well. Great soundtrack this game had. This is a classic case of, you should see this game on the CRT, it looks really nice. And on a HD it looks bloody awful. Don't forget a HD is 1080p, you know, more if you're on a 4K. PS2 is like 480. There were some good games that appeared in the office in other cells when I was there. Like the day I started the job, Final Fantasy X was being tested by people. The second time I came back, actually, I tested Metal Gear 3 Subsistence, you know, when they did the other version of it. So I had to test the sort of bonus disc, which was just like a boss run. So I had to fight all the bosses on hardest difficulty and beat them. I remember that sniper in the jungle on hardest difficulty was a nightmare to defeat. I got really annoyed with that. And there was some kind of Ape Escape with Snake game on it too, and that was annoying. That's what I was stuck on. And then the PSP, that was out when I went back the second time. God, that handheld was uncomfortable and crap. It felt like a torture device playing that all day. I couldn't understand why people actually paid money for it. It was god awful. The Mega Boss. Again, there were tactics to pwn these bosses. You could do it real quick and easy. I don't remember what they were though. Could be that though, maybe it was that spot right there. Die, demon. Rygar's out of here. So am I. The Terminator, Dawn of Fate. It's one of the better games I was on, even though it did suck. Just that mission select screen is bringing back crazed memories. Sometimes you were the lead tester on a game, so that meant that you were in charge of it and you had like 2 subordinates, 2 minions. You had to keep an eye on and make sure they were testing the game properly. I can't remember what I was a lead tester on though. Maybe this, so if there's any bugs with this game, blame me. You playing with Kyle Reese, Sarah? Yeah. We don't want to listen to this though. There he is. In his pixelated, squirry glory. And where do I go? The camera's changing in a net way. Where am I supposed to be going, game? It's so dark on my... One of the problems with my PVM is it's really dark. And brightness and contrast is as high as I can get it, and it's still too dark. Have I got to pick up the time displace equipment, then I got to blow the whole place, or what?
I'll take out the mainframes.
What are the mainframes? These things that are flashing over here, I got to shoot them or something. I'm going to destroy the time displacer equipment. Then we blew the whole place. Takes a lot of bullets to destroy the time displacement equipment. God, these controls are horrible, and this camera's horrible. It's like an old school Resi type thing, but worse.
You take point, Reese. We need to get out of here before Skynet brings in the heavy guns.
All right, John Connor.
Roger that, General Connor. You think the infiltrator was the start of a full-on assault?
No doubt.
I want to go back in
fight is
time and
migrated
fuck
this
your
way.
fucking mom, John Connor, because I'm your dad. I have to look at the mini-map to see where I'm going because it's too dark. He's got his energy baton. I'll help against the Terminators. Once again. No. Fuck off, I can't see anything. We got a Terminator finally. I just shoot again. I just shoot. These are like prototype Terminators, like the net ones. The 600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them fucking easy, but these are completely new. They look human. Squirry robot Terminators. They were old. They were inept. We could see them coming.
Skynet must have planned this.
This would.
Yeah. Again, I was not really good with authority. I got in trouble at Sony a few times. One of the things that shook about the job was, you know, the boss of Arcel, he was a right bitch, and he didn't like us talking.
We're near the forward guard post.
Claiming that, you know, we all had headphones on, so if you're talking, you can't hear
That's where those
sound
indos must have
bugs.
come through.
It's like, well, first of all, we had the headphones on, you can still hear the game, and the sound bug would never get fixed anyway. The camera, like, when the camera changes, so for the directions, like a shitty fucking locked up camera game. Why is Kyle Reese's hair so bonkers? Keep Mega Gun. Oh, it's hit it's overheated. So yeah, you weren't allowed to talk, and I got moved to sit on my own because me and Gio talked too much apparently, and all this crap. It was kind of a childish way of running. The other cells weren't ran like that. It was just as. It's one of the reasons why I quit too, because it was just annoying. I saw them screaming back to me, this crap game, just the weird art style of it. It was a weird game, no doubt about it.
Get moving. This won't slow him for long.
Yeah. Where am I going though? Today. Get them. Get them.
Flankers coming in.
Flankers. A new kind of endoskeleton Terminator. I'm out of ammo now. I'm gonna have to use the bio baton. Dice it. Cause bio baton. I think this whole game's set in the future war. Maybe you go to Earth at one key point. This isn't the way, Sarah. Uh-oh. Got me with the phaser. What the hell? Dead! That's enough of this game. This is a weird game. I tested Ninja Assault by Namco. It's like a shooting game. We don't remember if they gave me a light gun to play it to. I don't think they did. Shoot screen to fast forward. I gotta play with a controller instead of a gun.
I worry for the princess's safety.
Me too.
Yes, we should hurry. But
Huh?
isn't it about time you show yourself?
Acting straight out
I
of
was here?
House of the Dead. I gotta move it around with this. Not really the same. Well, you can play with the analogs. How'd you reload? Huh? It's like a shooting version of Sekiro. Look at the basic squarey graphics that were once top of the line, now they suck. The graphics are basic. Ow! These games are just not fun to play. I need to get hold of a light gun. I'm dead already! We're jumping through the trees like Ninja Scroll. Diced! I think this is one of the last games I tested before I left. Another thing about working though, it was kind of cool, was you got free drinks. We had like a big, you know, drink can machine, vending machine, and all the drinks were free. There's also a couple of arcade machines, a couple of driving arcade machines in the lobby. And then you were assigned like a cell that you were in. So I was in the cell with the guy who ran it like driving games, so that's mainly what we used to get. And there was another cell in front of me that I used to be jealous of because the guy who ran that one was into fighting games, which is more my kind of thing. I should have been in his goddamn cell. I wasn't there at the time, so I don't know, but I think he was the guy who also leaked Manhunt 2, the uncut version, and he got fired. I wasn't working there at the time. We used to have to record our footage onto VHS tapes. That way you'd capture the bug while it was happening. And those tapes, you know, you couldn't take them home with you or nothing. Would have been a useful job to do as a YouTuber, because I could have played all these games in advance that were coming out and I would know what to do. Dragon Rage, this was an inept game I tested. Me and Gio were both on this crap. Again, I totally forgot about it until recently. Blocked it out.
This is no dream, Kale. You've been sent here to the Bonelands to unlock the powers that have been denied you all your life. Many of the ancient dragons died here, and their magic is still strong. You must complete these tests, Kale. Much depends on you.
This is like a really cheap indie kind of game.
The orcs here are magical constructs. Seek out those orcs.
I can't see anything, it's so dark on this PVM.
Good job.
Remember there was like a versus mode on this crap game? And I used to play it with Gio. We put on 2-player to test it out, and fucking there was like an owl in it. No, I think there was an owl, a big giant owl you could control, and then the 2-player versus. You was flying around shooting at each other. But there was this Pegasus horse thing that had this ridiculous sonic boom mega move weapon. Whoever played with that horse just automatically got to win, pretty much. It was pretty funny. It was amusing.
Collect that gem, and we'll continue.
What gem, woman? What gem, for Christ's sake? It's like a funny sound effect. Every time you die, you sort of hit the rocks and just explode with that. Is that the gem? This red thing in the distance? Do I shoot the gem or fly into it?
Next, you will learn how to use your dragon powers.
Will I?
Activate your dragon power and you will glow the color of your element.
Where am I going, for Christ's sake? The mega dragon powers.
One more time. Don't forget to activate your dragon powers.
Well, how? You didn't tell me how, you just told me to activate them.
One more time.
Oh my God.
Don't forget to activate your dragon powers.
How, woman? Is that the dragon power? I've changed into the elemental colors. Where are they?
Using your dragon power drains mana, so be careful.
Oh.
If you run out of mana, eat some orcs.
Eat some orcs. If you land or whatever. I'll eat you. I'll take your essence.
Don't forget, activate your dragon powers.
Yeah, well... Is that it?
Good job. Don't forget to collect the gem.
Okay. She's not the greatest voice actor ever, is she?
Let's try this again.
Why?
Activate your dragon power.
I did! What do you want me to do now? So what, though? I've done it.
Go ahead and get the gem.
Alright. This game was a true turkey.
One more time. Don't forget to activate your dragon powers.
I've been doing it! What do you want me to do? How many more times?
Good job.
There's another game I tested, Warhammer 40,000 Fireweir. This was actually a pretty decent game. It's one of the last games I ever tested when I was there. I left in about August 2003, something like that.
I remember how nervous I was.
Yes, Squirry Man.
Let me help you get ready. Have you checked your
I remember I barely ever played any first-person shooters till I worked at Sony. I never really liked them.
ammo check, shield check.
The first person I played was some horrible PlayStation 1. They were still making us test PlayStation 1 games at the time. This is just permanently moving down on its own like that. This isn't good. This is a bug we didn't spot. We weren't too good as game testers.
But this battle is the true test of whether you are a Tau warrior of the fire.
What's that guy? I know that guy's voice.
Go on the green light. The tactical
Can't remember what he was in. Why does it keep moving down like this? What kind of bug is this?
Do not fail your trial.
Get evac.
Still just slowly moving down the control. There's a bug right off the bat. I have to remember this kind of earlier though. You kind of played as these robot men. It was kind of cool because you fight Space Marines in it. And I do like Warhammer 40,000 and stuff. I used to play like some of the board games when I was a kid. So it was a pretty decent shooter, especially for that place. Nothing special by complete today key standards, of
You must
course.
go on ahead and clear the area.
Like a protonic phaser? No, a moronic phaser. To be honest, that bug then when the thing was coming down, I think I probably did write that one in going. For some reason the controller's sliding down at the beginning when you can't stop it, and they just didn't fix it. Die! I don't remember if this game came back in the second time. Totally don't remember. Turn your own phaser against you, alien. This would be a game for Roboy to play, I think, if I did it on, He's going nowhere. Secret task completed. Secret crucial mission. Why aren't you dying, you cunt? It's an over-the-top death. It takes ages. Where's my health bar? I don't seem to die. He's got a chainsaw. He's got a key chainsaw and he won't die. I mean, when you run a good game, or a decent game like this, it was an alright, fun job though, but then obviously, now I'm doing a better job YouTuber where you can actually play whatever game you want. And you don't have to keep playing it too, because if you beat the game, you'd have to beat it again, you have to beat it in other languages, all the difficulties. As far as I know, they still do it. It's in, it's near Liverpool where they test, QA test for Sony. So it's not actually down south, it's up north. I think because that's where Psygnosis was that Sony bought out and then turned into Sony Europe or something. Is this a dioder? Take this one, thug.
We're on our way.
Resident Evil Dead Aim. I had to test this back in the day too. So in keeping with the Resi theme of the channel lately, yeah, this is another game I tested. It was some weird game where you went into first person randomly. I have a memory for some reason of the whole game being first person, but I guess not. You could play it with the light gun, which I don't remember if we got to use a light gun. It was on a boat, a lot of it. It's fucking dark on my PVM too, I can't see shit. The graphics seemed decent at the time, now look at them, they're horrible. Earn it. What manner of demon in the shadows? I can't see anything. Get back! Get back, demon, in this first person in that way. It's not inverted, the controls either. Oh, it's not over. Fuck you, game! What manner of demon is this? Oh, this is a toss resi game though. Look at the graphics, they suck. And it... You think you're tough? Backing off. He's finished. You use the key. And it... Something in the night. I can't see anything. This PVM is so dark, I can see nothing. I don't know if there's a problem with this PVM though, man. Its brightness settings are up to the maximum and it's pitch dark. Okay, game. It's alright on brightly lit games, but that stuff like this that's shadowy, it's fucked up. There's other weird options you can keyly configure, but this game doesn't have brightness options. Like, you go into the brightness option and it goes, adjust your monitor. It's like, no, why didn't you have a brightness setting within the game, you shit bastards? It's like they didn't start doing that until... Oh, he's got the key card now. Is the key opportune chance to phone him? How many bullets do you cunts need? There's multiple key enemies. Oh shit. What is it? Are you hitting me? Take your head off, zombie bitch. Gotta go for the headshot if you can do it with these inept controls. I like inverted controls. These controls are not inverted. Yay! Yay! Surround him and confuse him. Are you kidding me? Why are the graphics so horrible? The worst one like Code Veronica, which came out way before this. Look at your generic hero, Captain Squirry, man. Yeah, sees him. Oh my sock. This whole thing's a weird maze. It all looks the same. It's pitch dark. I can't see shit. Both sides at all key points. They're choking me. Choke him. Was there a quick turn in this? Got ya. Somewhere in the shadows, I can't see diddly squat.
Retrieve the virus from the Morpheus.
Matrix bullshit. What is this shit? This is like some second-rate team at Crapcom that made this turkey.
Your Chinese security bureau, huh? Looks like we're in the same business.
This guy's like Brad Pitt's brother, Am Pitt. What's this Matrix slow-mo ineptness? Skip this trash cutscene, it's fucking suck. God, this game's dark. I might have to try and get hold of a different PVM and see if it's my PVM that's just dark, or whether it's just... And all PVMs are like this, or whether it's just this shit one of mine. It's so dark, it's fucked up. Anyway, we've seen enough of this crap game. Oh my god, you can't rush through this crappy game, it'll make you pay for it. It's fucking shite! You can't do fucking anything! Penetrate through. Now we can go through objects. Of course it can, it's fucking shit odorless, the game. Die odorless, you coward!